Imagine the cool notes of a saxophone intertwining with the warm hues of a deep Cabernet Sauvignon. There's a unique magic that happens when the worlds of jazz and wine collide. Both are art forms, rich in history, emotion, and complexity. Each sip of wine and each note of jazz tells a story, weaving together culture and passion in a way that has captivated enthusiasts for generations. Let's dive into this harmonious blend and uncover how these two worlds have come together to create unforgettable experiences. But first, let's get into that intro. Welcome to Beats and Wine Stories. My name is Steve, and I'm your host through this vast world of wine and the music that dances along with it. Join us as we journey through the sensory experiences that define cultures, awaken the palate, and stir the heart. So grab your favorite glass and let the journey begin. This is Beats and Wine Stories. The origins of jazz can be traced back to the early 20th century and the vibrant streets of New Orleans. It was here that a new sound emerged, a sound that combined African rhythms, blues, and ragtime into something entirely new and mesmerizing. As jazz evolved and spread across the globe, it found a natural companion in wine, another cultural expression deeply rooted in history. During the 1920s, the jazz age brought about a new era of social change and cultural dynamism. Jazz clubs began to spring up in cities like New York, Chicago, and Paris, becoming epicenters of music, dance, and revelry. In these dimly lit venues, musicians would improvise their way through the night, while guests sipped on glasses of wine, transported by the synergy of sound and taste. The relationship between jazz and wine continued to deepen throughout the decades. In the 1950s, Paris became a haven for jazz musicians and enthusiasts. The city's jazz clubs were places to hear great music and also enjoy some of the finest wines France had to offer. The French passion for wine blended seamlessly with their newfound love for jazz, creating an ambience that was soulful. Today, the connection between jazz and wine is celebrated in festivals around the world. Events like the Napa Valley Jazz Getaway and the Montreux Jazz Festival in Switzerland bring together top jazz performers and world-class wineries. These festivals offer more than just music and wine. They offer an experience that engages all the senses, creating memories that linger long after the last note has faded and the final drop has been savored. I believe what makes jazz and wine such a perfect pairing is maybe the improv nature of jazz that mirrors the artistry and variability of winemaking. Just as no two jazz performances are ever the same, each bottle of wine offers a unique experience shaped by its terroir, vintage, and the winemaker's touch. Both require a deep understanding of their craft and a passion for pushing boundaries, exploring new possibilities, and creating something that resonates deeply with people. So the next time you find yourself with a glass of wine in hand, consider listening to some jazz while sipping. Let the music fill the room and the wine fill your senses. Allow yourself to be transported to a place where time slows down and the everyday worries fade away, leaving only the pure enjoyment of two of life's greatest pleasures, jazz and wine. Once again, thank you for joining and listening in. For the music of Beats and Wine, visit beatsandwine.com/music. I appreciate you so much. And until next time, cheers to your exceptional self.